guys, Jeff the Nature Guy here at ZooMontana, and today we are in a very steamy environment, so I apologize if that camera steams up a little bit. It's like a jungle in here. And I want to talk about Cuzco, our green iguana. And the reason I want to talk about him right now is because in the news as of late, you may have seen a lot of problems in Florida with iguanas falling out of the trees. Yes, you heard that right. It's literally raining iguanas in Florida when it gets cold. And there's a reason for that. You see, in Florida, iguanas, green iguanas, are invasive species. They don't belong in Florida. They're not really built for Florida. And so when it gets cold, they don't do very well because these guys are typically South American. So they're going to be in a much warmer climate where they don't really have to worry about that cold weather when it drops in. So when it drops below about 38 degrees, these guys get so sluggish, they lose their grip and they literally fall out of the tree. The good thing is that these guys are very hardy. They can easily survive a 40 to 50 foot fall without any effects whatsoever. So when they fall out of the tree, they lay there until the sun warms back up, and then boom, they come back alive essentially. They get their energy back, and then they're able to scurry on their way. But it's an odd sight to see on the ground, literally dozens of iguanas just laying there motionless. A lot of people think they're dead, and well, and a lot of predators get them at that point as well. So it's definitely a problem for those Floridian iguanas. Now, iguanas in particular, really cool animals. You know, obviously they're huge. I mean, they're just giant, giant lizards. And they have some pretty cool characteristics about them. First of all, this big giant tail you can see that's right by my head here. He'll use that tail as a weapon. You know, when he's upset, he's going to whip that tail and it hurts. I mean, there's a lot of muscle in this tail. But the cool thing is that when he's upset, he can release that tail, and that keeps him safe because this thing wiggles like a big snake. Predator that wants to eat him might eat that tail instead, and he's going to make a getaway, and yeah, that tail will grow back. The other cool thing about him is on the very top of his head, he's got essentially a third eye, so he can actually see shadows with that, and so it kind of helps him see predators that might be above him because a lot of birds of prey like to eat these iguanas for lunch. The other thing about them is that they do lay eggs when they do have their baby, and it's possible for a female to lay eggs that aren't fertile, which means even though there's not a boy around, that girl could lay eggs. Doesn't mean those babies are going to hatch, however, when that does happen. But boy, what a cool thing. Cuzco, the green iguana here at the zoo. We are working him so he does and can travel to schools here sooner than later, and he's doing really, really well. Calmed down quite a bit in his older age. Guys, until next time, I am Jeff the Nature Guy here at ZooMontana, and we'll see you real soon.